Hey guys, Sandy from Weight Loss in San Diego, coming to you with the beginning of week 6, and today I'm very sad because if I was on the ranch today I would be kicked off, or kicked off the island, or voted out, or whatever, because I did not do well this week. So if you've been following my blog, you know that I gave myself a cheat day on Wednesday, and I have to say I didn't think it was going to make that much of a difference, but it did. I gained 1.1 pounds. And I didn't even go that crazy. I didn't even eat that much. And I'm wondering if it's completely from that, or maybe, some other factors as well, like time of the month, or maybe because it's raining, or, but yeah, so that kind of sucks. I really dreaded coming and telling you about it today. But it's all right. It's just a little pitfall, and I'm back on track. And I woke up this morning, and first thing I did is I had a full 8-ounce water. So that's one of the big things that I'm trying to do, is that I need to actually drink enough water. I am not drinking enough water. And also I've got some other big things happening this week. I'm going to start an exercise program on Wednesday, March 1st. So probably to start with, I'll just, do 20 minutes on the treadmill at my house while I look for a more formal program. And I'm also going to try to go back to basics, try to go back to not being creative and not inventing things and just staying on plan. Now, I know that I had promised you a cooking video, and I am going to get that to you. I'm not going to attach it to this video. I'm going to put it out as its own separate video because it was like 13 minutes long. So I sent it out to be edited down a little bit because that would have been too much time to upload onto YouTube. And then also I want to have it transcribed so that I can get you the actual recipe. So today it's just going to be talking head. I don't have any exciting cut-ins for you, and anyways, I've got my tail between my legs and, kind of feeling bad, so. But the important thing is that I'm not giving up, and that I'm not getting discouraged, even though I really want to. I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I'm a lot of different emotions, but the main thing is just to pick myself up, dust myself off, drink my water, eat my bar. and so that's another thing, is I wasn't eating my bars first thing in the morning. I was, wake up about 6, and then I wasn't really having my first meal until about 8. And so that's another thing that I need to work on, is having my first bar, within that first half hour, so that you're awake, that I'm awake. So those are the things that I'm going to try this week. And I hope next week I'm going to come to you with a totally different story. I was really hoping this would be the week when I broke back into Wonderland, but it looks like maybe it's going to be next week. So anyways, thank you for all your support and encouragement, and I'm sorry to come and have to share this bad news with you this week, but it happens. And I mean, I made a decision, and I have to say I'm kind of shocked, because I thought, okay, so maybe I'm only going to lose half a pound this week, or I'm only going to lose 1 pound. I didn't think that I would gain weight. I really didn't. I didn't go crazy, so I'm definitely not happy about that. Anyways, I wish all of you luck on your journey. Don't forget to come by my blog, weightlossinsandiego.com, and while you're there, you can enter to win 2 free weeks of food, so you can try out 2 weeks doing this with me. Yeah, I wish you all a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week with much, much better news. Again, that's Sandy from weightlossinsandiego.com, signing off.